Well, hello, sisters and brothers here at St. Matthew's. I have a few announcements to make this week that I think are pretty exciting. The first is I want you all to sign up for the agape meal this coming Sunday. We're going to have this agape meal where you write to Mary Rocap, you say you want to be a part of it. This baker in Durham is making a loaf for each household, which we then distribute at the church on Sunday afternoon. You come and you pick up the bread, and then we have an evening service at 6 p.m. on Zoom on the worship channel. And it's an evening prayer service with a focus on the Eucharist, really, that ends with us enjoying, blessing, and enjoying this bread together, and perhaps a little wine. So please do make an effort to come to this agape meal. It's something we can do to celebrate the feast of St. Matthew this Sunday, and I think it will just be a really great time for the community to come together and break bread and bless the bread and just remember how good it is to be Christian and gathered in community together. So there's that going on. And speaking of meals that are happening, on September 27th, the vestry is going to be having a trial of an outdoor Eucharist with some staff members, and we hope to get the ushers involved as well so they can see how things work. And that's to prepare the way for us to have some outdoor Eucharists in October. And because we live in North Carolina, I think we can begin to depend on some lovely weather in October, in November, to have these Eucharists together. So they are coming, my friends. We are going to get back together. We're going to have Eucharist together outside, and I will be letting you know how to sign up for that and what the safety protocols will be. But the main thing is agape this Sunday. Sign up with Mary Rocap. Give her a call. Send her an email. We need to know by Friday, so the baker can bake the bread. And then Sunday evening, 6 p.m., we have the agape meal. And then, yes, outdoor Eucharists are coming. And we are going to have that time together as a community. I look forward to that a lot. I also want to point out that the Ruffin House reconsideration of the Ruffin House name is still ongoing. And the next step is to participate in a small group in which you're going to be invited to share both sides of the question and then state your own point of view for the vestry. And I really regard it as super important that people in the parish participate in this, because this feeds into the vestry's discernment around this topic. And I strongly encourage you to participate in these small group reflections. They are, in a way, the heart of the process, and we'll be reporting out of them in October and so on, but we can't report with any richness unless we get a couple dozen more people to take part. So come on, sign up for the Ruffin House discussions, and you can do that in the link that's down in this email. It's painless. And the night, I think, will be a good night, actually, coming together. Those meetings, good meetings, coming together, sharing where we are. It's important work that we do as a parish. It's work that's actually helping us to deepen in our vocation as Christians, as followers of Jesus, this one who loved everybody. We're deepening in that as part of this process. So come along and be part of those groups. And the last thing I want to mention is that this Sunday, at the Sunday Forum, I'll be talking a bit about discernment. You may remember that last week I talked about faith, hope, and love, and we had a good discussion about that. And I want to talk about discernment now, because it's being used a lot when we talk about making decisions in the church and the Ruffin House reconsideration. We're using that word a lot, and I want to talk about what it means, because being Christian is a very strange thing. I don't know if that's dawned on you yet, but man, being Christian is really bizarre. With Christianity, we have this strange belief that there is a God. And that's enough, right? That's huge. But then we have this idea that this God is involved in the world, and this God is actually actively involved in the world, inspiring human beings to behave in ways that can show forth the kingdom, or God's desire for us, right? Which is about God's fulfillment of creation in a reconciled humanity and a humanity reconciled to God. And our faith is that God has said that God is going to bring creation and us to that fulfillment, and that God wants to work with us, that God shows us what it looks like in Jesus and gives us his Spirit to help us be a community that shows forth that future reality of the kingdom now. So we get to be embassies of the kingdom of heaven on this earth. It's a bizarre faith. It's a very strange thing, but it's also very empowering. It releases a lot of creativity, releases a lot of hope. And what I want to do on Sunday is to look at that faith, a very basic idea of Christianity, and see what kind of strange community it causes us to kind of make. When we live in the Spirit of Jesus, we tend to make a very bizarre kind of community, as Jesus did. And then how we be together in the community in discerning how God wants us to move together, right? And so please come along on Sunday. Jehan Geeth, our senior warden, and I are going to be presenting and engaging you in some discussion around what this discernment thing is. So please do come along Sunday for that as well. So we got the Agape, we got upcoming Eucharists, we got a thriving youth program, we've got what else? What did I mention? The Rough and House process. We've got this Sunday forum to come to. And one more thing we have, my friends, we have an awesome vestry. I met with them last night for 2 hours, and they've been putting in double meetings. So usually vestry meets once a month. They've been meeting twice a month almost for the past 4 months straight, longer meetings than usual. And they are meeting now at this time, putting such enormous amounts of thought and reflection and seriousness into this whole thing around the Rough and House, about how we reopen the church. They are an amazing bunch of people, and they are taking none of this lightly. And the coolest thing about the vestry that we have going on there is that it's not like some political process of some people think this and some people think that, and we all sort of fight it out and either compromise or one side beats down the other. But we really are becoming this discerning body, which is really engaged in a powerful love for the good of this community. And we're doing that all together. And we disagree, and sometimes we agree, and we keep the small stuff small, and we make the big stuff big. It's a great community, the vestry. And I'm so grateful to them for all the work they're doing, as all of us should be, because they are taking their leadership of this parish with the utmost seriousness, but not without joy, because we do also have a lot of fun together. So if you see a vestry person on Zoom or even in person, say thank you. Thank them for their service. God bless you all. Hope to see you Sunday. Hope to see you again on Sunday for the Agape. And I hope to see you again when we come and we have this Eucharist here at the church. Quite soon, my friends. God bless. Bye-bye.